Hey y'all, I'm Dr. Andrew Cohen with Proactive Chiropractic, and today I wanted to talk to you about 3 simple tips to help you tape easier at home. Sure, you probably purchased it at the drugstore or tried it before, um, but it's not just about looking good. I mean, this pink tape, it looks good. But it also has a purpose. Let me give you a little bit of the history before I jump into my tips. Uh, kinesiology tape was first invented by a chiropractor who wanted to help his patients hold their adjustments and their new patterns even when they went out into the world and competed. So he wanted to create not a tape that limited movement, which was kind of the old school tape that I grew up with, the white athletic tape where they would stabilize and immobilize a joint. He wanted to allow the tape to move the way it should, one direction, but not move at all the other direction. So the upside of that is it helps retrain patterns of movement, but it also helps decrease inflammation and can control some level of pain. But the ways that I'm seeing people utilize kinesio tape or rock tape or KT tape lately, it feels like they're trying to use it the way the old school tape was, which is the athletic limiting movement instead of allowing the tape to suggest what normal is. And that's what the tape is supposed to do. It's supposed to remind the body where normal is so you don't go into a spasm or inappropriate pattern. So the first tip is to round the edges. So I think KT pre-cut does a great job of that. And sometimes you can get rock tape where they're also rounded already. But the upside of rounding the edges is it allows it to stay on you longer. The corners seem to catch the fabric of your clothing and create a peel back situation that you want to try to avoid. So round your edges, just make sure you get some good scissors, and you can do that pretty darn easily. I'll show you real quickly. My trick, which is fold it in half so you don't have to do 2 different cuts, and then you can just simply round them out pretty darn quickly. So rounding the edges is important. The other tip I have so that you don't end up with this, which is really common for people as they're just starting taping, which is they start to do it and then it sticks to their hand and then they don't know what to do and it just becomes a problem. So the trick is actually rip the edge, give yourself about 2 inches, and then you can peel that off and lay it on the person. And obviously you would round the edges here and then start to peel off the rest of the tape as they're in place. So still a little jumpy on this, but if this was on a person, it would work really well. You can see the fabric has these little lines in them, which is meant to help decrease edema or swelling in an area. So rounding the corners is a really great piece. Breaking the tape so that you have a little handle and you don't have to touch the sticky part. And then once you have the anchor, start to peel back the other one along the person that you're applying the tape to or to yourself. And then the last piece is when you go to take it off. And man, I wish this was plastered all over the boxes when you get tape. When you go to take it off, it's very different than a Band-Aid. And so if you go at it and you just rip it off really quickly, there's a high chance that it's going to irritate your skin and create more residue on your skin. So the key thing is to kind of slowly peel it off you. And I've found that taking it off when you're at a normal temperature really helps with that, especially if you've kept it on for 3 to 5 days, which sometimes I'll recommend, especially with postural patterns. If I tape someone's shoulders and help them understand where normal posture should be, and they go to take it off 5 days later, if they take it off in a hot shower, it's going to be really sticky and leave like sort of a film of adhesive on their body. But if you take it off at a normal temperature, odds are most of that adhesive or all of it will end up on the tape and you won't have as much residue. So those are my 3 tips. Round your edges, break off a little piece, use it as a handle when you're moving around the tape so that you don't bundle it up. And then the last one is how to take it off. Take it off slowly and take it off when you're at normal temperature so you don't leave an adhesive residue. So thanks so much for watching. I also have another video on postural braces versus taping. I'd encourage you to watch that one as well. Thanks so much for paying attention. And if you have any questions, feel free to write them down below in the comments section. Have a great day. Take care.